I know things. I know that there was just 20 seconds of fuel remaining when Apollo 11 landed on the moon. But I still fantasized about being an astronaut. Even now, I still fantasize about lunar landings. That is, when I'm not fantasizing about my mother's death. I know things. I know that every year the moon moves about 2 inches away from the earth, and that with each passing day, my mother moves closer to her death. I know that if I just crab my head full of things that I do know, it'll make all the things that I don't know seem less scary. I know that the average person sweats 278 gallons of sweat each year, and that a Big Mac bun contains 174 sesame seeds. These thoughts help me to breathe in and out. Single, seat for only one. She gestures with a single chopstick and hands me the Lonely Hearts column of the newspaper. I call her Irene. I call her this because I know she wants to have plastic surgery on her eyelids to make her single eyelids appear double. I have naturally double eyelids. Irene hates me for many single and double reasons. My double chins, her single eyelids, my single-mindedness, her double vision, my lousy use of chopsticks, her lousy use of English. Fork, I say. She brings me a plate of pork. I said fork, peering into her single lid. She brings another plate of pork. Double portion, just for one. A female pigeon cannot lay eggs if she is alone. She needs to see another pigeon in order for her ovaries to function. If another pigeon is not available, her own reflection in a mirror will suffice. I know things. I know that one lunar day is equivalent to one Earth month. Every year, I spend one lunar day with my mother. On my last lunar day, I helped her make the bed. She marvels at how fast we do it together. It's easy, yeah? I say. But what I really mean is, it's easy because you are here, and when you die, it will be hard. There is a species of sponge, the red sponge, that can be pushed through a cheesecloth and be broken into a million pieces. The sponge does not die, but rather the pieces reassemble until the sponge is back to its whole original self, and then it moves on with its life. Yuwa is a term that the Yupik people of Alaska use to define the spirit which inhabits everything, both animate and inanimate. A rock, for instance, contains the same Yuwa as a spruce tree or a human being, and therefore merits the same measure of compassion. If a Yupik sees a chunk of wood on a frozen riverbed, she may place it into a new position, allowing its previously hidden side to feel the warmth of the sun. In this way, she would bestow a blessing on the wood's Yuwa. It costs 500 pounds to go on a Rainbow Serenity retreat. Here, I would find true serenity, but all I want to know is how to survive my mother's death. I sat with 36 other women. Some of them looked tired. Serenity is a hard place to reach, It's just like the peanut butter on the top shelf. It's just out of your grasp. And each time you jump up to try and grab it, you push it even further away. On the first day, we were given a balloon. We were instructed to blow into the balloon until it burst. If we could perform this ritual, we would arrive at true serenity, and we would make friends with the unknown. I sat next to Amy. Amy was attached to a can of oxygen and to her daughter, Bethy. Bethy wanted everybody to know just how much her mother's serenity was worth. Was $500. $500 it cost me to blow it, literally, on my mother's serenity. I know that my daughter loves me. Amy blinked. I blinked. Women blink twice as much as men. It's my lungs. I have lung cancer. Lungs. Lungs, my mind raced. I know that the total surface area of the lungs is the same size as a tennis court. Amy held her breath. I know that the left lung is smaller than the right lung to accommodate the heart. Amy's eyes began to tear up. I know that the lungs are the only organs of the body that can float. Amy needed a tissue. I know that only 10% of the lungs is made up of hard tissue. 90% is made out of air. Amy fell into a million pieces, just like the red sponge through the cheesecloth. I tried to put my arms around her to contain her pieces, but it felt too familiar, so I reached out and grabbed her hand. It took too long before I realized that it was a wooden hand, not a firm handshake, but a hand made out of wood. What do I do? Do I grab the other hand? I don't know. Do I rub it, or would she think I was out of my mind? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I began to cry. We cried together. We pushed our crying together ahead of us, like two trolleys at Safeway. Inside our separate trolleys, we could see each other's dreams past their sell-by dates. Special offers wrapped in broken promises and bargain basement anxieties. The checkout counter lay dead ahead with the vast unknown to still encounter. Will it be painful? I don't know. Will I be all alone when it happens? I don't know. Will I be able to be strong enough to deal with it when it does? I don't know. I just don't know. Breathe. I do know. I know that the rain contains vitamin B12. I know that a mosquito has 47 teeth. And I know that in every continent of the world there is a city called Rome. Amy put her wooden hand upon my heart. I can feel its yuwa. And suddenly my heart was placed into a new position where its previously hidden side could feel the warmth of the sun.